Hello everyone. We have completed our course, our person-to-person one, and all that is left is for you to sail through your exams, hopefully. I do not want to leave Unit 11 and 12 up in the air, so this is a rundown on Unit 11. So let's see what we have already discussed in a previous lecture. This is conversation 1 from Unit 11, in which we talk about places and cities that we have visited, and now we just um, speak about our experience in that particular place to someone else. So let's see how we go about this. I am not going to read the dialogue because we already did that several times. Okay, so the first thing you notice is that we use the present perfect to talk about our past experiences, and also to ask other people to tell us about their past experiences. So let's look into this. Have you ever been to Japan, or have you ever gone to a foreign country? Have you ever been to Baghdad, or have you ever gone to Baghdad? Okay. Um, so this is how we go about it. This is the linguistic construction we use. Have you ever been to? Have you ever been to? Or have you ever gone to? Okay, this is the present perfect tense to talk about our past experiences. Now we come to describing those places that we have um, an experience in. And here we use certain adjectives to describe places and locations and cities and countries. For example, we often use adjectives such as charming, charming, bustling, bustling, crowded, beautiful, historic, um, ancient. Okay, all of these adjectives are typically used to describe places and locations. For example, in here we have this example. What do you think of Tokyo? What do you think of Tokyo? It's very big and exciting, but it's crowded. It's very big and exciting, but it's crowded. Notice that in here three adjectives are used to describe the city: big, exciting, and crowded. I will insert, when I edit this video, I will insert a list of adjectives that are typically used to describe places and locations. Okay, we also did this exercise in which we have a number of adjectives, and you have to amalgamate or to use these adjectives to describe specific places and cities. We also go into detail when we speak about cities and places. For example, you can speak about the shopping centers in the sightseeing in the food in another unit, or in another lecture we talked about food and the adjectives that we typically use to describe food, such as spicy, hot, what else? Pungent, tasty, average. Okay, all of these adjectives that are used to describe food. Um, so that is how we went about this part of Unit 11. And then in here we have part 2, which is conversation 2, in which we make comparison between two places, two locations, or two cities. And specifically in here I focused on the fact that we use comparative degree so as to compare two places. I am also not going to read the dialogue because we already did. Comparing places: which city do you like better, Montreal or Ottawa? Which city do you like better? Okay, the answer is like this. I think Ottawa is prettier, but Montreal is more exciting. Pay attention to this. Prettier, prettier, the adjective in the comparative degree. Okay, we have more exciting, we add more for the comparative degree with the adjective exciting, because as I told you, because it is this word is uh, um, not a monosyllabic word, not a monosyllabic word, so we have to use more. Unlike pretty, which is a monosyllabic word, we use the er to make the comparison degree. We talked about this in details in our lecture, and also we made this comparison between Montreal and Ottawa and other cities. We have another instance in which we compare two places when it comes to the weather, to the shopping centers, to the sightseeing, to historical sites. We talked a lot about these, and I said that specifically when we compare cities, we first start like intuitively, we start by comparing the weather. Okay, one place is hot, the other one is cold, dry, or humid, moderate, or like extreme, and all of that. We have a third way in which we not but no not a third way, but like comparing places three. For example, in here we say which place is more exciting, for example, or has more historic sighting or best scenery. Okay, all of these are ways in which we compare places and cities. And in here also we did this exercise in which we focused on making a comparison between Hong Kong and Rio de Janeiro, if you remember. So this is just a rundown on unit 11 from our person to person 1. You can this is for your references.